Well, good morning, everybody. This is Explore Travel TV, and I'm David.
And I'm Jen.
And this is another episode, yet again, of our trip to Japan via Japanet America. They're the people that put on this wonderful cruise and land tour program. Super cool. Today, let's see, where are we at today? Toba, Japan is what it says on the guide. You want to grab the guide real quick and show it to them? And also in our booklet, it says Ise-Shima. Basically, there's some shrines that we're going to go see. One of the, I guess, the oldest.
Yeah.
Shrine.
Shrine.
Oh,
This is not Wayne's World.
This is early, guys. This is early. We have to be down there by 8 o'clock, and that's early for us. But anyway, so this is going to be, and also there's a performance with some other artists. So we're going to see some really cool stuff today. Now, today also is that we're not docked a regular dock like normal. We're actually going to have to do what they call a tender, not Tinder, but tender in, which is actually take another small boat. So the port's not big enough for this type of ship, and they park out in the water. And we take little boats from this big ship over to the port. Now, you've never done that before? Of course not, because she hasn't been on a cruise before. So this is our first cruise. This is our first tender moment. They just lowered actually one of our lifeboats down for that. And sometimes they do that. Sometimes they use the lifeboats to do the tendering. Sometimes they actually use the port tender. Sometimes the port has actually boats that they rent out to come pick up passengers and things like that. So it depends on where you are. It may be different, but that's pretty cool. Let's see, tip of the day. Let's travel tip of the day. These little converters are really, really cool. Now, in this room, they do have 110 outlets like we're used to, but they also have the European ones. But sometimes our American plugs have like a large prong and a small prong, and these don't have that. A lot of these have just the same size small prong. So some of our little appliances, like your hair thing,
my straightener
didn't fit. So this type of converter actually worked out great because it did have the regular 110 straight size, and then on this side you can plug in like a whole bunch of things. But that's cool. But also, if you need to use one of the other ports, let's say you have everything full on there, you can take this and move it and put in, European plug. Or they have this kind of European plug. So it's a multi-use, really cool. And it has USB at the bottom. So you plug this in and you can plug in, 3 USB-As and 1 USB-C into this little thing. This is awesome. This is handy. Tessan. I'll leave a link to this one down below. This is one that we use a lot amongst a bunch of other ones that we have. But this seems to be the best multi-function type of adapter that we use the most. So that's our tip of the day. Pick up one of these or 2 of these, and you can pretty much have your stuff plugged in anywhere, which is cool.
I'm just excited for today. The cultural things, I'm all about that, and the history, and I guess some of today's performances and the shrine that we're visiting go back to the Edo period. That's thousands of years ago. So to be a part of that culture and part of their ancestry and heritage, and to learn about that's, I feel pretty privileged to have, this situation. This is the whole situation.
This has been awesome. And by the way, today is the last full day on the ship, because tomorrow, by tonight, we have to actually put our bags out. And what's nice is Japanet America. Again, praise to them all up and down this whole thing. They're going to take our bags off the ship and take them to our hotel, because when we get off the ship tomorrow, we're going right on another tour.
Yeah.
So, and when we get to the new hotel, it's going to be there for us in Tokyo. So we have a special tags for that. We do have to fill out some more custom forms again, going into Tokyo area and so forth. But so this is the last night on the ship.
Yeah.
The last night. We're going to miss it. It's been super fun. And we have a couple days in Tokyo after this. So this show is not done. This episode is not done. We have a few days. If you missed any of the other episodes, please go check it out. We talk about the ship and all the other things we did. And the biggest thing I think we're loving in our bathroom here is the heated floors.
Yeah.
We love the heated floors. We showed that and talked about that earlier before in the bathroom, which is pretty cool. But anyways, let's get ourselves together because we got to get down and meet our tour for this wonderful day, and follow along with us. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
We'll see you soon. Okay, we went ahead and tried we're going to try this Wagyu beef skewer. We're on the little market area right now. This was about 900 yen. which is probably about $6 for 4 little pieces. Now, according to our little guide, she said that's some of the cheapest because this is some of the best meat. But she said in Tokyo it's like double this price.
Yeah, she said it's considered luxurious.
Luxurious, yeah. So it's a very touristy area. We just had a lemonade as well, and that was like about $3.50 for a tiny little lemonade. So things are a little expensive here in the touristy area. This is a whole big street on that, but let's give it a try. We want to try it. They just pulled it off the grill, so it might be hot. But it looks like it's got some kind of a sauce on it as well. Okay.
A little piece of bristle on that, though.
Pretty tender, but it does have some fat. Good flavor. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it was worth a try. Not the best. I think it's okay. The gristly is kind of hard to
Chew.
And we notice that we're sitting down. Apparently it is not polite to walk and eat. So if you're grabbing some stuff on a stick, they don't want you walking around and eating. So we are sitting down to do that. Okay, we had to go with the good old standby of Starbucks. They got a little mango thing, and they got a nice coffee, mocha. They have Starbucks here, right in the middle of the street, and they did take my credit card, which is nice because we're almost out of cash. And they have some other pay kind of thing, but we don't have that, so we might have to stop and get more cash.
Yeah, they have an app called PayPay, which is kind of like PayPal, but it's not. It works a little bit differently, but it's a cash app. But when I went onto the site to try to download it, it's all in Japanese, so I need to have a moment to have that translated by my Google before I get that.
Yeah, so some places take credit cards, some places don't. Otherwise, cash is king. We stopped at 7-Eleven to get cash at the beginning of this trip, so it's lasted me quite a while, but I'm just about out of it now. So anyways, we're going to enjoy a cool, refreshing drinks for now. And then we'll continue on.
Chicken on a stick.
Oh, and some chicken on a stick. We got that too. Yummy.